Okay, here we are again. How to play a corito at church. Okay. Corito, basically the rhythm is straight. It's a 4/4 beat or rhythm and it's straight. By straight I mean it is just 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do it faster, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting only the kick drum as the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's one and one, one and the other. All right, so very easy, very easy to play a corito at church. Um, Here we go. So on the one, there's nothing to it, just one, one, and two, and three, and four, and that's basically it. Okay, one more time. One, the kick with the hi-hat. Two, the snare. You could do it by itself. Snare by itself, fine, no problem. Two, and three, and four, and one, and two. So the the snare in this case for the corito is the middle in between the numbers. So let's say if you have a ruler, you got 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. So you go 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 1. After 4, you just go back to 1 because that will be the easiest way to do it. Okay. So you don't have to complicate yourself doing a lot of other stuff. You just do that and you keep the beat. That'll be perfect. No problem. Okay. The only thing that could happen is that you get off the beat and then you're gonna get cross, or you're off the beat. That is not good. Okay. So when do you know is one? Okay, because normally the the words of the song they have like an accent. Okay, there's an accent on the phrases of the song. There you know that's gonna be the downbeat or the kick for the phrases on the song. For example, hecho a la mar los carros del faraón. See that? Every accent means that it's gonna be with a kick. Maybe it's the beat number one, or it's gonna be one of the beats with the kick drum. Okay, you can see it right around here. Okay, it's right there. All right. Let me see another corito. El ahora, like another example. Okay, so Elias ra el monte Carmelo, para que fuego bajara desde el cielo. See what I'm saying? On the actions of the phrases or the words, you have the beat with the kick. Okay, so those are going to be the numbers, right? So the numbers, you just start counting on one and you just keep the same pace. When you get to 4, you start on 1. If you want to go to 8, that's fine. But it's a little bit more difficult, so you don't complicate yourself. You just count from 1 to 4. Okay, here we go with the coach. Let me see.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4.
And here we go.
1, 2.
Hold on.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
4.
Hold on.
1,
because
2, three,
Hold on,
4,
coach. Okay. I'm supposed to do the numbers with a kick. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Okay, so let me go a little bit slower.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
Here we go.
2,
We put it.
3,
It's on 40
4,
BPM.
1,
So here we go.
2, 3,
3,
4,
4, and
2, 3, 4,
1,
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4,
okay.
1.
That's basically it. There's nothing to it. Just like that. Um, just count the numbers, and then the middle of the numbers, which is gonna be the and, that's gonna be the snare. The numbers is gonna be with the kick and the hi hat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so that's the easiest way to play a corito. Nothing to it, just very simple. You don't have to do anything fancy. Just keep the beat on the right timing, on the right speed. Keep that beat, and you'll be fine. You don't have to do anything else. That's fine because eventually you're gonna start learning different things. So don't worry if you don't know how to play, and if you want to play, you wish to play, you have the desire. Most likely you have the talent for playing percussion or drums. The only thing you have to do is just go for it. Don't be shy. Just dare. When I was a little kid, 10 years old or so, I started playing the drums at church. I didn't know anything, but my desire was so big that I wanted to learn that I just started playing. By myself. Nobody taught me how to do it. Of course, when I started, it was terrible. When I started, I was not good playing. I was offbeat. I was off tempo, off the speed, very bad. But my desire was so greater that I just wanted to play, and I kept every day going because back in the day it was every day. Every day you had service, Monday to Sunday. Sunday was double. It was on the morning. Then around 6 o'clock was the service. The morning was Bible class. Then in the like around 6 o'clock afternoon, it was the regular service, and it was every day from Monday to Sunday. Every day I had to play. Well, there was other kids playing, but I was going more often to church because my desire was to play. I wouldn't miss a day of church. Okay, and I was around 10 years old. Um, it's a great experience after you learn how to just do that simple 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You will start learning more because the hardest thing is to keep the beat, to keep it steady, and to do it. That's one of the hardest thing, and not to be shy, just to dare and do it. After that, it will just be everything automatic. Little by little, you will start learning to do more things, more fills. It will come naturally, because rhythm is something that you have inside of you. You just gotta, when you start doing rhythm, when you start playing, it will just start developing more and more, and you will get better eventually. Okay, so I encourage you, if you like the drums, go for it. Don't worry if you make a mistake playing. Everybody does. Just that not everybody says it. I say it. I made a lot of mistakes when I used to play drums. Even though I still, when I play drums, I make mistakes, or when I play other instruments, I say it. I make mistakes because nobody's perfect. And if somebody says that they don't make a mistake when they're playing, they're lying. They just don't want to admit it. And they're too afraid to admit that they make a mistake. That's how it is. Okay. So I encourage you, you go to church and you like the drums. If you can't get classes, try to practice on your bed, you know, get a couple of sticks. Try to practice on your bed, like pretend it's a drum, whatever. Practice anywhere, on the sofa, on the pillows, anywhere on the floor, until you get the sense of rhythm. And then when you go to church, you just sit. When there's no service, sit down and play a little bit if they give you permission. Obviously, you got to ask first for permission, you know. Just don't be a rebel and do whatever you want. You can't do that in church. You got to have order, respect, you know. It's the house of God. You got to respect, have order. And when you start playing, love what you do. Be responsible. Practice. You know, if you don't practice, you're not being responsible. So that's not a good thing either. You gotta be responsible and practice. Go to the practices, practice home, search on YouTube. There's tons of videos about tutorials teaching you how to do something. You can learn easily. Back in the day, there was no YouTube for me, so I learned the hard way. But nowadays, you have YouTube and you have other platforms, social media, that they teach, for free how you could do one thing or the other. So all you have to have is the the mentality. You have to need the desire to want to learn, and the mentality that you are gonna learn. Okay, so that's it for now. I'll see you on the next video. Remember, playing a corito at church is very easy, very simple. Just 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. That simple. Okay, just keep the speed of the person who's singing. And if you think you made a mistake, you just stop and start again all over. No problem. Okay, God bless, take care, and I'll see you on the next video.